can... There we go. Hey guys, Popular Boat here, playing some more Hearts of Iron 4 with our Kaiserreich Fate of Democracy campaign as the Combined Syndicates of America. Now, a new session. Just got to get my head back in the game. We are fighting our way into Canada quite well. Why do we have two different lines? Okay. What has this front done? It's expanded that line. Okay. Well. Let's just merge both those groups just to be one front going up into Alaska. And let's resume. Really forced to come and say hey through notification. Sorry about it, Hype Midnight. How many gig of RAM does HOI4 need? Let's have a look. It's currently using 1.5 gig of RAM and the majority of my CPU, which I need to upgrade in the next few months. Alright, we're marching on to LA very quickly. We've got spare factories, spare dockyards. Let's assign those. San Francisco is captured. We don't want to ruin factories. Alright, we're building fighters, we're building spare guns, building trucks, need more artillery, but let's get some planes being made. What boats do we have? We don't have any carriers, so there's no real point in building carrier planes. Let's get some naval bombers up. And some tactical bombers. Mainly for the range, because it's a pain in the arse having to move close air support up and up and up. Free dockyards. Let's actually build a couple carriers. Which means we're going to need a line of carrier fighters, carrier CAS, naval bombers, and give this about 24 fighters, 24 bombers, 7 CAS. Let's do that. 25, 10, 20. Hey Mr. Dorcas, how you doing? You wanna be cheeky, go for it, but don't expect attention. Can't actually get there. And I didn't want that line on that group. Oh, what's everyone been up to? Had a good week since last session? Sacramento's fallen. These guys are gonna get crushed. Hope that you get the option to execute Edward VIII. Did you take the advice? Are you using carriers? We'll be using the... Generally I don't build carriers because they take ages to make, and then we need several lines running the fighters for them. But it's a lot easier when we have a massive capacity for production. We need more rubber. Let's grab that off the Netherlands. Alright, we're almost into LA. Those guys going into white? No. Good joke there, I see. Wholesome jokes. Good stuff. Ooh, dangerous naval invasion. Alright, we've captured LA. French Republic is sending in divisions into Florida. So we are going to grab our actual troops in the red group. Split them out into a new line, and they are going to catch those bastards. Once you kill Canada and reclaim your land to level the production you need. Yeah, exactly right. We'll get there. Never fear. Okay, we could use more artillery. Alright. Ugh, this guy's portrait is awful. Let's use one that isn't stretched to oblivion. There's not many rivers down here anyway. How out navied are we? Very. Okay. That's not. We're not coming out of that anytime soon. Plan on annexing or puppeting Canada. I was just going to eat them. But we have to crush the rest of the members before we can actually finish the war. Commune of France wants a non-aggression pact. Sure. Sure. New civil service, hey? Political power costs, better research time. We want our extra research slot, so I think we'll grab that next. Recruitable pop. Whoa, no. 35 days. Let's get that one in. And also, it's a more recruitable population when we're getting very low. We should probably go up a recruitment level though. Good stability though. Let's go good stability. We're going to be getting political power soon, and 35 days to get the next 1% population boost. We fine. Those guys need to catch that port. These guys need to close this damn circle. Why did we get given that state? Okay, and why did you guys lose your lines? What the fuck has happened? Why can't we draw front lines there? What the hell? Why can we not draw a front? Can we draw a fallback line there? Yes. So the drawing fronts is broken, I guess? Let's just do that for now. That'll solve the problem. Now we can draw a front there. What the fuck? Alright, I think an event broke front drawing for a moment. The one that gave us this state. Okay. Half back over here. And half of that here. Canada is part French, so it probably just surrendered. Maybe because the true calling is syndicalism filling the hearts of all. Fun mechanics. They're our hero. Alright, that's fixed. These guys are getting into position. I don't want them blocking there. Oh, I don't want them to get cut off. The war and the PSA have torn the country apart, or will still be raging. Some in the CSA believe that peace with the Pacific States would be better than continuing the disastrous war. Why would we want to end this conflict? Is this going to give us their land, or is this going to be just a generic peace deal? No, fuck that. That is our land. We will be getting it back. Alright, crush those bastards, please. We need some planes over here. Actually, we haven't looked at planes in a while. We need more fighters, we're good on everything else. Got ourselves another ace pilot. Those lines didn't draw properly. Okay. More naval invasions are on their way. We've pocketed, whoa, 14 divisions. If we can crush that, that would be amazing. Oh, happy birthday for 4 days, Vincent. Alright, that's a bubble popped. We're heading for Washington. I think we rip Alpha Navy out for a moment. Nope, there you failed. Failed there. More free factories, a few more fighters, a few more bombers. Should probably do some close air support. They can be very strong. Fun Australian fact, the Australian military is so bad they lost a war against an animal known as the emu. Yep, that was the Great Emu War. Prime example of it not being the best idea to use military tactics against animals. Come on. Oh my fucking god, can this front stop fucking dissolving? So fun fact, Milk Boy, emus run at like 70 k's an hour, which is what, like 50 miles an hour? They can take several bullets and they can claw the fuck out of you. If we shouldn't use military tactics against animals, why are we fighting the monarchists? Har har har. Let's give these guys an actual front so they keep using, or keep gaining planning if they're not fighting. Alright, France is winning against Germany, no surprise there. How about you just walk into Ottawa? Alright, Red Constitution. 1% is a whole million more men. Electing a General Secretary. Who do you reckon we should go for, guys? Change in Totalists, change in Totalists, change in Totalists. Oh no, that's Syndicalists. Earl Bowder or William Z. Foster? You guys think about that while I do our next research. And next focus. Let's get our extra research slot. Foster Foster. Hey Goose Apple, welcome to stream, how you doing? That's a lot for Foster. Foster it is. Now, event 104.t. Having come into power, William Z. Foster faces the key decision of who is to be his right-hand man. Less power gain, more civ factory construction speed, less mill factory. No. Wasting factories, gaining political power, no. Gaining political power, gaining resources, sounds good. Less political power, less factories wasted, more factory output, more resource gain. Done. Foster's cause Australian. Excellent. Excellent suggestion there, Stuart. I've read that once they killed an emu, it had at least 16 shots in him. Yeah, that's a lot of hit points compared to people. Merge the posts. We did. We've got high party popularity now. We got a cool grin. He's pretty pleased with himself. Can you guys actually get into your positions here? Alright, we're getting close to Montreal. Okay, blue group has lost their instructions, so let's give them a new plan. Do that. Totalism intensifies, yes it does. Direct rule from New York, hell no, that is a shit place to have to defend if we need to get our capital back. Light tank 2, oh yeah, I forgot we were doing tanks. 1940, we need to get that. It's January. Let's get improved infantry equipment, and we are producing outdated light tanks. Do we actually have any tank divisions? No. If we chuck them on our motorized, we can afford that. Excellent. Motorized, now with tanks. Let's walk into Canada's capital. Direct rule from Philly then perhaps. Haven't we already had the event for where we choose that and I stuck with Chicago for defensibility purposes? Pretty sure we've already had that event, man. I always do the thing where I'm wondering why people aren't moving. Hey, there we go. New England is gone. We got some guns, we got some equipment. Let's finish off this pocket of men. One day you should try Yugoslavia World Conquest. That wouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. Well, in Kaiserreich everything just takes a lot of time, which is the slow part. I reckon we get some more battleships up too. More parts of Canada keep flipping around. It keeps fucking with these fronts, I don't like it. Alright, battle fleet concentration's done. I reckon we need to get some of the 1940 boat models. Why use Monroe Doctrine? Why should we help the leftists? Monroe Doctrine. The Monroe Doctrine is now the Reed Doctrine, and we have other more important things like getting research slots up. Ooh. Navy SEALs. Alright, let's get these guys killing them. No, oh, we had the naval invasions down here. Let's drop their lines. Get those pockets closed. More spare factories. We need more light tanks. Black Ice Romania is epic. Are you going for carriers? We have started building carriers. We have the tech for level 2, so getting a couple out into our fleet. Alright, we have spare factories. We are going to get dockyards built because we need... Navy is going to be our biggest strength. And we need a lot of boats to cover a lot of sea areas to actually get across the oceans. Let's shorten that front for those guys. Please say yes. Don't influence him more, he already needs a lot of help. I don't need that. I don't need help at all. I know what I'm doing. That's why you're here to watch. Because I do a decent job. I need this education reform for this extra slot. And this is breaking up our groups all over the fucking place. Mill factories. We need more artillery, still need more tanks, still need more fighters. Let's get them tanks in. One day, do you want to get people to do a multiplayer? Yes, I do want to do some multiplayer Goose Apple. It's just really hard to coordinate with international time zones. I'm building both battleships and carriers. We actually don't really need the battleship given we've already got 4 of them. Let's grab some of these guys to finish off this point. Why communist? Hellcats? We went communist because that's what people voted on. We had a poll at the start of the campaign. Oh, fucking hell. We did a poll at the start of the campaign, and that's what the people decided. Right, we've got our extra research slot. Political power, base unity, research buffs for the 3. Let's have a look. Military unions, resources, I mean. Factory output. Lessons from the revolution. Let's get lessons from the revolution. If we can finish off our army stuff, that would be great. Let's get carrier 3 unlocked, because I know you're going to be losing your shit over that soon. That's going to take 10 fucking years. Alright, drop that. We're going to need the light ships first. Well, the revanchism for the rise of fascism doesn't really exist in Germany, Central Europe. Yeah. So, for those of you who have watched my other stuff, Stewie.p is Shockwave or Stuart from the EU4 campaigns we've been doing. Oh, we are a bit over time. Alright, time to put a break in. So, thanks guys for watching. Hope you're enjoying the campaign so far. Like, subscribe, tell me what you're thinking below, and I'll see you in the next episode.